Y así fue pasando el tiempo y nosotros de arriba abajo. Luego al pueblo, por cierto, cuánto lo extraño. Seguí pastoreando bajo. También que gente en el campo nadie me platica nada. Tengo callos en mis manos, me salieron de temprano. Puro Ángel García y los de las 7:13, viejo, ahí no vas para que vayan y digan.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got some sad news, but it's one of those news that, you know, even though this happened to my truck, you know, it doesn't matter because it's only for the better. Now that I got it all torn apart, we're gonna upgrade some of the stuff. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, my tram truck just broke down. So I was coming down from the house and I got to the shop and I started hearing this weird knocking noise. It was just like tick 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 tick. And for a good few seconds I was like, oh shit, the lifter went out, which is, you know, if you guys know about vehicles, when a lifter goes out, you pretty much have to pull off the head and all this extra stuff. Excuse
little ugly ass, boy, on baby boy. Your ass are like take mosquito souls, boy, and they become a part of you, boy, on baby boy.
This is my hair, guys. I'm gonna go get a haircut soon. But luckily it wasn't that, it was just the rocker arm. We do have another rocker arm, and this is actually the third rocker arm that I've gone through in this last year. I had two go out 2020, and then this year, beginning of the year, we had this one go out all the way in the back, which is pretty much like the one before the last one. And I'm already getting tired of having to replace them all the time and then just putting OEM ones back on there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually take the rocker arms off and then pretty much take them all to Boostek Fab so they can do the tuner upgrade. And so once we do that, it should be a lot better. It's always these little needle bearings that are in there that usually go out and they break and crack the seal off of it, so that's why it starts to knock. If I had the chance to turn it on, I would, so you guys can hear what it sounds like, but I actually, unfortunately, I already took it all apart. But we're gonna get this done. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like when your bearing is fucked up, and it's very simple. I guess, at least in my situation, it was very easy to just tear apart. We got the coil pack off, real simple, real easy, just 10mm, and then we took the caps off. Took the cap off right here, real simple, real easy, and that was only an 8mm. You know, it was only like 4 or 5 bolts, and then 4 or 5 bolts for the top. Real simple, real easy to do. It's nothing too hard. I actually tore the whole engine apart right now in less than 5 minutes. So this is the reason why I couldn't record, because I was just scared that it was that and I wanted to make sure. So let me show you guys which one's the one that actually fucked up. So it might be a little hard for you guys to see. I'll try to get the light in there as best as I can. Oh, zoom in. Hopefully there it goes. So this very last one right here is the one that actually fucked up. And for you guys that don't know anything about engines or whatever, this thing shouldn't move around like this. Hopefully you guys can see. Hopefully let me get over here on this side so you guys can see the light. You see? You shouldn't have that much play. You see how this one doesn't move? And that's not even loose. You can tell right here on the very edge that the bearing's like coming out. You see that? Shouldn't have that much play. So excuse the mic if it did sound a little crappy. I know when I usually lean the mic around certain things, it usually tends to distort the sound a little bit, but I just wanted to show you guys what the issue was. And we took the cover off, took the valve covers off, checked both sides just to make sure that they were all good. And it's only that one, luckily, that just broke. But we're gonna change the tuning on it, and I'm gonna show you guys right now what we're actually gonna change with the closer look. But I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like all torn apart. You can just see the springs, and we have double springs on it with 7.4 push rods. But we do need to upgrade the trunnion bearings on it, and it's been one of those things that I've been wanting to do for a while, but I just haven't had the chance. So I'm gonna get this pulled out, and hold on. All right, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna get this pulled out, and as soon as I get them pulled out, we'll be right back. For the meantime, enjoy the little time lapse. Alright guys, so we got this thing off pretty easy. This is the rack of rockers. And I'm gonna show you the one that fucked up. Here it is right here. It'll focus up a little bit. Gone. So this is the biggest cause of the problem. The truck just kind of gave me that little ticking noise, and I really didn't want to risk it. Make sure that it wasn't a lifter. That's always the biggest thing, guys, that if you guys hear any weird little noise, you always got to be alert, because if you let stuff like that just get by, it can always cause a bigger problem, you know, loss of oil pressure, you know, a lifter collapsing, stuff like that. So you always got to make sure that everything's good, make sure that your truck sounds right, and if you do those kinds of steps just to kind of make sure, the lifetime of the truck will be a lot longer if you guys just keep up with your maintenance and make sure that everything is good. But we're gonna go and take those over to BoostTech Fab. I already got the order on the trunnion upgrades. That's what they're going to do, is they're going to pretty much just replace all the bearings that are in the inside and do all the trunnion upgrades. If we need to replace that one that pretty much got messed up, then we're going to replace it and just kind of go with that. Also, I don't know if I showed you guys this before, but man, we did have an incident. I don't know if I showed you guys before, but we actually did have a small crack in the paint happen. I don't know how exactly it happened, but you know, right underneath here, a big accident happened. And I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see it, definitely. Small crack in the paint turned into a big crack. So we pretty much kind of like tried to glue it together so it wouldn't go through anymore, and then sanded it down a little bit. But this is not, it's not good. We're gonna get the truck painted. Hopefully we can find somebody who can paint it the same color, and we'll probably end up getting that painted in the next few months down the road. We just want to get somebody who can do the body work super straight and pretty much not match the color, because we're not just gonna respray over it. We're gonna pretty much tear the whole truck down to bare metal and start it off from scratch, and I want this truck to be flawless. You know, we don't ship money like that, but you know, that's one thing that I want to invest on, and it's getting a real good paint job so that it can look real nice, and then move on forward to the next future mods. As far as this goes, we got to replace some of these parts and get that done. I don't know if I should powder coat the covers, which is this right here. You guys let me know down in the comments below if you guys would like to see the covers powder coated, and then if you guys drop some good feedback, we might get that done too. If not, we'll probably just sandblast and brush. But I do want to get those cleaned up. It's really not a big deal because you really don't see them as much. They don't shine through with all the covers on top of them and all that stuff. But you guys let me down in the comments below what color I should powder coat them, and if I should do it at all, if I should just clean them and put them back. You guys let me know. I want to know what you guys think I should do. We're gonna go to Boostic Fab, drop these off, and see when we can get them done. Alright guys, so quick update. We're back at the shop again. This is the next day already, but we ended up finding another just replacement rocker arm. So we're just gonna put that on for now, because the kit that we're gonna use to upgrade all the bearings, they're just not gonna get here for like the next 4 or 5 days. And I don't wanna just leave my truck sitting here because it is in the way of the shop. So we're gonna get this put back together and turned on and see, and hopefully it turns on without a problem and there's nothing else messed up. So we got this extra rocker thanks to BBG, and let's put it on, see how it goes. Alright guys, we got these in here and it's ready to go. Let's see if we can crank her up. I just got to put the caps on, and hopefully everything turns out good. There you have it guys. The ticking noise is completely gone. That was the main thing, but we're still, like I said, we're still gonna go and take the whole truck apart like again like 4 or 5 days, and pretty much just tear it all apart, do the tuning upgrades, put it all back together, make sure everything's all good still, and then once we do that, you know, it should be good to go. But that's gonna be it for this video guys. Make sure you guys go and cop the merch. Don't forget the giveaway is live. $1 equals 10 entries, so make sure you guys go and get some of the merch. Make sure you guys go on my Instagram so you guys can get a chance to win any kind of free giveaways that I'm doing as far as the entries go. And make sure you guys hit that link in the description. That's where the merch is at, that's where my Instagram's at. Subscribe, like, hit that notification bell. We'll see you guys on the next one, and peace.